Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Women has once again arrived in the heart of controversy, with many fans calling it one of the most hurtful and deceptive maneuvers in reality television history, but this time, it's not about multiple marriage, feuding women, or Robin's tears. Instead, it's about the tragic and heartbreaking death of Robert Garrison Brown, one of Kody Brown's adult sons, and how fans believe his death was used, some would even say exploited, for storyline manipulation, public relations control, and what appears to be nothing more than a setup for Kody's redemption arc and an oddly timed vacation. The thought that Sister Wives, or more specifically TLC and the program's production staff, would use such an unthinkable loss to demonstrate sympathy for Kody infuriates longtime watchers. Garrison was noted for being honest, forthright, emotionally educated, and one of the few voices in the Brown family willing to criticize Kody's narcissistic conduct. His death, which grieved both fans and family, appeared to be an opportunity for the program to pull back, mourn graciously, and eschew sensationalism. But, based on mounting fury on fan forums, comment sections, and social media, it appears that the reverse occurred. In the weeks after Garrison's death, TLC secretly aired a flurry of previews and interviews that strangely moved the storyline toward Kody's grief, Kody's struggles, and, surprisingly, a family trip that coincidentally presented him and Robin in a more sympathetic light. Many fans are describing it as a cleanliness campaign. This is for Kody, not Garrison. This sentiment is not created out of thin air. Viewers point out that prior to Garrison's death, Kody had become a generally despised character on the show. He had alienated 3 of his wives, displayed great preference to Robin, and participated in public emotional maltreatment of numerous of his children, including Garrison. There were entire episodes when Garrison begged for a relationship with his father, only to be told he needed to apologize or follow standards Kody had mostly stopped enforcing himself. Their relationship had degenerated to the point of alienation, which Kody confirmed on camera with little remorse. So, in the aftermath of Garrison's death, fans are perplexed and angry to see that the same man who failed to make peace with his son in life is being portrayed as the grieving father in death, traveling, talking about pain, and sharing memories in a way that feels hollow to those who watched the show unfold live. TLC's editors have also come under fire for what viewers perceive as manipulative storytelling. Recent episodes and behind-the-scenes leaks indicate that narratives are being repackaged to soften Kody's image. Where he was once the out-of-touch patriarch whose emotional distance divided the entire family, he's now given gentle music cues, contemplation times, and scripted-sounding interviews in which he thinks on family, loss, and what could have been. The shift is abrupt, and the timing? Even more so. Because it did not start months or years after Garrison's death. It began immediately, so swiftly, in fact, that some viewers believed TLC had already planned a pivot, and Garrison's death simply provided the perfect pretext to move it forward. Then there's the question of Kody and Robin's vacation, which fans believe was pushed in tandem with the grieving father theme. Whether it was a literal vacation or a symbolic one, getting away from the drama, filming in new locations, showing them in happy environments, the fact remains, footage of the 2 living comfortably, traveling, and coping has been woven into the season like a B-plot of healing rather than accountability. The supporters aren't having it. Reddit threads labeled Kody's sympathy tour, TLC's dirty move, and they used Garrison have gone viral among the Sister Wives community. Many fans have declared unequivocally that if TLC continues to exploit the tragedy for the purpose of Kody's image, they will quit watching entirely. Even more distressing, some viewers believe Garrison's memory is being utilized without due care or context. He is not being recognized as the strong, independent man he was. Instead, his narrative is reduced to a watershed moment for someone who never supported him when he was alive. Many people find this inexcusable. The ethics of reality television are already ambiguous, but there are some boundaries that should not be exceeded. For many fans, this is one of them. Christine, Janelle, and even some of the elder Brown children have publicly expressed their grief over Garrison's death. Christine, in particular, has offered heartfelt condolences and reminisced on the close friendship that the children shared. Janelle, his biological mother, has been raw, distraught, and open. These women are grieving without the cameras and the manipulation. Their anguish feels genuine. Their memories are honest. Kody's televised mourning, on the other hand, has sparked considerable mistrust, particularly when it is structured around a story that easily shifts blame away from him and erases years of neglect. Even worse, some fans believe TLC's handling of Garrison's death is both insensitive and purposefully opportunistic. There is a growing view that producers are using the tragedy as a ratings opportunity. This is not uncommon in reality TV. Tragedy and scandal frequently boost interest. However, when it comes to a young guy whose hardships were chronicled, whose voice was frequently neglected, and whose relationships were obviously strained as a result of his father, using his death as a narrative device is considered distasteful at best, and morally repugnant at worst. And then there's silence. TLC has yet to publish a formal statement indicating how it intends to commemorate Garrison's memory or support the family. No tribute episode. There is no charitable partnership. There is no formal memorial. Instead, we see scenes of Kody and Robyn discussing their sadness, as if it somehow outweighs the emotional anguish experienced by Garrison's siblings, many of whom had deeper, more true ties with him than Kody ever did. The show has previously used selective narrative to elevate Kody's perspective, eliminate criticism, and diminish the emotional subtlety of the family dynamic. But this time, things are different. This time, one life was lost. A son, brother, soldier, and young man who moved so many people with his honesty, charisma, and sensitivity has died. Fans are watching as his memory becomes another footnote in Kody's continuing ego tour. In the aftermath, some have questioned whether TLC should even continue airing the show. Has it crossed the threshold from reality to exploitation? Is the show now more destructive than it is entertaining? And should Kody be allowed to continue using the platform to rewrite history when so many of his children are criticizing him for the emotional harm he has caused? Garrison's death was a wake-up call for fans, the Brown family, and reality TV as a whole. It's a reminder that these folks are more than simply characters. They are actual human people. And when one of them dies, especially under sad circumstances, their tale deserves more than a quick edit and a redemption arc for the person who caused them the most harm. Fans now want more than just entertainment. They seek integrity. They want the truth. Most importantly, they want Garrison's memory to be respected. He was more than simply another plot. He was someone's son or brother, and for many viewers, he represented a voice of reason in a dysfunctional system. That voice should be appreciated, not used for pity ratings and vacation scenes. Many fans believe they will stop watching unless TLC and Sister Wives producers demonstrate that they are willing to handle his memory with dignity, rather than abusing his sorrow to improve Kody's image. Because certain stories are too holy to tell.